Good evening, everyone. Or hello, wherever you are. Well, looks like this didn't split. I think 17 people were all that signed up. Tobias is in this race. Normally he's in the chat. If you're watching this back later, Tobias, to get my point of view on things. Good to see you in the race, and good to see you as a viewer. Thank you very much. Right, the warm-up's just getting finished with. Where are we? We're car number 6, so seated number 6. There's a few people behind us in Sean Armstrong, Stefan Sapper, Kurt Roos, who are quite fast. I don't think we're going to be bothering too many people in front, however. This race is very much going to be about survival. Because, as I'm sure you can see, it's a street track and there are walls. Walls everywhere. Even worse, there are bumps. Let's get this qualifying done.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Thanks, Tobias.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Ah, okay. I wondered why you were jumping into my stream when you're in the race. Yeah, I don't have enough speed around here really to start from the pits and get a decent result, I don't think. Though I may end up at the back anyway, depending on how it goes. Thanks, James. Alright, this won't be a full push lap. It'll be another warm-up lap, because tyres just do not warm up around here. We'll use full beans down the straight, and obviously the battery that comes with it. Battery only deploys when we have nearly 100% throttle. Alright, let's burn the battery on our last lap.
B6, that lap was at 106.56.
Far out.
The leader has just done a 101.64. 32 litres remaining. The guy ahead has just done it, 105.17.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that I let it happen, more annoyed that it happened, if you know what I mean. Just wasn't quite precise enough.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
I wonder how many people are just not going to make it. Going to have a wall touch on both or a crash on both. Yeah, it's just... I think I was turning a bit too much. And I was a bit wide of where you need to be on the curb. And that just put me into the bump. Yeah, you can see the bump starts there. I needed to be about the rear tyre width over, just touching the bottom part of that sloped curb. Yeah, 128 kilometers an hour. I think it's just a bit much steering angle as well. It is probably all of the above. Car position, speed in, steering angle. How much time do we have? Let's go back to... not that lap 1. We'll go around and see how I got through there. See, I was only a tiny bit closer. I still had a lot of steering angle. I was about 10 kilometers an hour slower though. What did I say? 28? That was... or 126 or something? 128? I was going through at 116 on my first lap. So yeah. Ooh, we're 10th. Eves is still... so he's behind us. Stefan is out. Jack's still running. Aha, James, you stumbled on my secret plan. I plan to go as long as possible on the softs. I did it wasn't on the fixed setup, but it was using the ARA setup. I did 38 laps. And
that's the end of the session, 10th position.
Yeah, I basically had nowhere. Yeah, that's the plan. I think starting on softs gives you the most strategy options. If you've been at lap 1, you can choose between mediums and hards. I think soft was almost do the whole race. So yeah, that's my plan, to start on softs. Where did we end it up? 10th. Okay. Alright. We just need to watch out for the couple in front of us.
Don't need to worry about fuel in this one, Michael.
So, softs, although you can't see that, I have chosen soft tyres. Temps.
Good luck, everyone.
It is track 38, 23 degrees.
Good luck.
Winds from the north at 15. I don't know which way is north on this track, though.
I'm still blaming you for that fuel thing, by the way. Absolutely my fault. Did it on purpose. Got no excuse this time.
True, James, very true. Why am I at this angle? I feel like I'm at a huge angle. It's a bit off-putting.
The track temp is 38. The air temp is 23 Celsius. P10. Alright, Adrian, be ready. Go. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Sure, mate, if you're that urgent to get through, maybe you should have done better at quali.
Movie start, fellas.
Yellow flag.
Alright, mission 1, survive first lap.
I need you to know how hard I thought about doing that. I know.
Whew. That was a close one.
The leader's just done a 105.10.
Sorry, Chris.
Oh, he's just blocked Tobias as well. Flippin' heck.
P9. Yellow flag. You've just done a 112.16.
At least they didn't get
Sector 3 is
meatballed.
3.3. Off the pace.
I think Tobias is in trouble. Tyres aren't even up to 100 yet. This is insane.
The relay Goebels in. The gap is 1.1. The leader has just done a 104.13.
Certainly not comfortable yet. It's not hard, people. Start as far left as you can. Swing the wheel as far as you can.
58.
And hold on.
Yellow flag.
People are faster than this guy on hards. But need to somehow have enough speed down the main straight, and if our speed is down due to the damage from being hit from behind, we may get stuck.
P7. Car right. Clear right.
Yes.
Brilliant. Nice one.
Alright.
The gap to Goebbels behind is now 1.0.
No! Yeah, look, I maybe should have done more than like 30 seconds of practice before I did this race.
Now, I'm not saying you need to do as much practice as I did, but I've done like nearly 3 hours, I think, so a bit annoying that people come into a race this long. Like, I get jumping into a sprint race without any practice, but man,
P6. That lap was at 108.29.
Well, that was too much damage. Lightly hit the wall. Yep.
The gap to Rose in front is now 18 seconds.
the gaps open up so quickly on this track. I think actually the difference in how fast people drive might be an argument to not start from the pits. It's just not enough.
Lap of the race. Your last lap time was at 108.06.
See, I have basically clear air there and I'm still 3 seconds slower than what the leader was doing on the second lap. Now I'm capable of doing 105s, so I should be doing 105s. At least 106s with this setup. .107's better. Come on, 106 next time by.
Your lap times are improving. That lap time was 107.45. The gap to Rose ahead is now 16 seconds. Car left, clear left. Sixth place.
Slowed down there because I saw smoke, but either the person's towed and disappeared or something.
Goebbels behind is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
So easy to get wheel speed in this car, especially when your tyres are about 10 degrees under temp. I'm pretty sure if F1...
Gap to Rose ahead is now 15 seconds.
I think your maths is off, Jim. My relative says 13. The relative's difficult to trust around here. It tends to bounce up and down. I think if F1 ran in here in real life, they'd probably bring the softest compound of tyre, and iRacing simulates the middle of the range that F1 had last year. So the iRacing Hard is modelled on the C2 compound, the iRacing Medium is the C3, and this is the C4. So I think if F1 came and raced at Long Beach in real life, they'd probably bring the C3 as the hard, so our medium. This tyre is as the medium, and then the one step softer as the actual soft. So
Good luck, Kurt. I believe in you. Thanks, dude. I'm glad someone does.
couple more disconnections. Yeah, I think he got caught up when we were following one of those hard runners. I think it was the one we ended up overtaking. They were very slow, almost had a collision with the wall out of the hairpin, and I saw in my mirror that Tobias was a couple of cars behind. And the person behind hit me and then Yeah, Tobias was caught up in that. Drive, don't talk, Adrian. Or at least make driving your priority.
So Rose ahead is now 15 seconds.
And we're about to be lapped.
Thank you.
Aston's only 5 or so seconds behind. Often Aston makes a impact on the SimSpeed broadcast of the Friday evening UK race, which is Saturday morning at 5 AM.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh no, Bryce is having issues. But yes, Aston's often knocking around, along with you, Mr. Dempster, on the broadcast.
Blue flag.
Aha! Yeah, that was a bit of a shame, that spin. Massive save, but I don't think unfortunately the save wasn't big enough to rescue your position.
Thank you.
You've just done a 107, 122. Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace.
Of course, I'm certainly not criticising.
You're reeling
Since-
Rose in. The gap is now 14 seconds.
Since I don't even make the effort to get up at 5 AM for it. Well, I'd have to get up before 5 AM, the race starts at 5 AM, but I'd be poodling around the back of the that crowd, I think.
has just done it, 103.92.
As evidenced by the leader doing 103s and me doing
Your lap
107s.
time was 107.15. It's your best lap in this session. Yellow flag. The gap to Sofa behind is now 16 seconds.
Yeah. That's almost word for word what Stuffy said. I do that for the missed apex. Actually, they start earlier. But I think just the regular, especially when I've normally been watching F1 the night before, it's a bit much. That's okay. What am I going down to second there for? Missed Apex, Missed Apex podcast. I'm one of the I'm a patron, and they run a iRacing racing series, which they broadcast on Missed Apex Motorsport. The last 3 seasons they've used Formula 3. Before that they used Formula Renault 2.0, and before that the Mazda MX-5. Although I joined during the Formula Renault days, and they're going back to Formula Renault.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Next season, starting in July, I think, or maybe June. I can't remember. July. They're going to the Formula Renault 3.5, which is the car that on the ladder here is just one step below this one. About 50 people in a race of all different skills. Some pretty good watching, full on professional commentary and broadcast as well.
The leader has just done a 103.79. Blue flag.
Thank you.
No worries.
The guy behind has just done a 104.12.
Bryce is a fellow member of the Stuffy pit crew.
Is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.9 seconds.
Oh, I've got Tobias behind me. Ah. I didn't realise that. I was hoping I'd chase Kurt down for 5th, but unless Tobias is dragging a heap of damage. Any spaces? Not sure about any spaces in the Missed Apex. If you email spanners@missedapex.net and express interest.
That was a 107.29.
I don't know how big the grid is, I haven't seen recently. I think the races are going to be on a Friday night. and some of them do clash with Formula One weekends, so but they've pre-selected the dates, so, and you do get a drop round. Well, you did last season. We haven't had the full email come out yet, but normally it's one drop round except the final round, because they like to be able to talk about who wins and loses without needing to do drop figures on the broadcast.
The guy behind has just done a 103.92.
Need to have a
Saal closing in. The gap is now 0.5.
Need to have a stuffy channel on the radio we can switch to.
Last lap was at 106, car left. Clear left, that's your quickest lap. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Come on Adrian, keep pushing, we might get him back.
I'm sure Tobias would rather I fought that, but I'll take a 7th, if that's where I end up. Mainly just so that I don't have to do this any more than the open race tomorrow. Yeah, James, I've been thinking we should use Stuffy's iRacing voice channel in Discord a little more. Although I'm rarely racing at the same time as you all, due to the time zone.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing, it's now 3.9.
I jumped in there when I did a race. Last weekend, unfortunately for both Stuffy and I, it was a terrible race. You and I definitely will be, James, usually. Unless it's like this, where there are no splits.
Clear left.
Alright, Adrian, come on. Need some good laps here.
The gap to Sofa behind is now 2.6 seconds. 106.06. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Heck yeah, it was. You say we're in different splits, James, but unfortunately, Stuffy and I would probably be in the same split. At the moment, he's usually a faster driver than me, but he's had some bad luck. I know I dumped like 69 iRating from that bad race result.
That lap time was 106.55.
Oh, I wanted your DRS, Graham. That double left before the hairpin, I always feel like I'm not driving it, I'm just coasting it.
Alright, Adrian, the next car is Rose.
But I don't think there's... What the hell was that, Adrian? I don't think there's any other way to drive it.
Soper is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.6.
With a turn one like that, I'm surprised he didn't fly by me. No, it wasn't that bad, I suppose. Papa just behind us, we don't want him to pass.
Seventh position. New fastest lap for Saal, 103.60.
Go Tobias. Stabber behind on the mediums.
That was a 105.69. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
I think we're going to get done.
That's a new fastest lap for Saal, 103.54.
Ooh. Yeah, my bad hairpin actually saved me there.
Okay, Adrian, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
That was wise. Just saw in my virtual mirror that he pulled inside.
The lap time was at 106.38.
Gonna have to be careful here if too many of these attempts are thwarted, they might get dangerous.
Soper is getting closer. The gap is now 0.6.
I'd rather finish in 8th than not finish at all.
P6, you've just done a 105.87.
Woo! That was not the speed I planned to enter that corner.
That lap was at 105.93.
It's not the right line. Don't want to touch that curb, Adrian. You know what happened in practice. Oh.
On your right. Right side's clear. Come on, man, defend harder.
No. If I defended harder there, Jim. Next lap around, I probably would have ended up with a front wing in my already damaged backside. See if we can stay in DRS for a while, although we might have already lost it.
No more mistakes. Concentrate. E7. That was 105.91.
Careful of dirty air, Adrian.
Saal is closing you down. The gap has come down to 9.9 seconds.
I don't know, he might have, he's pitted. Or, unless he'd already changed compounds at his last stop.
The gap to Sofa in front is now 2.4 seconds.
It's not the sort of thing I want to ask him over the radio. Don't want to break his concentration. Three. Oh, no. I didn't even notice him being in the pits.
Blue flag.
I did expect Tobias to pass us by the end of the race, but not after dropping behind us. Not only do I want your DRS, Easton, I also didn't want to hold you up through that end section.
The car in front is Rose. V6.
2 stops. Yeah, 3 sets of tyres.
Gap to Sofa ahead is increasing.
Hey Connor, how you doing?
time was at 105.68. You were second off the pace in sector 2. Saal is gaining on you. The gap's now 1.9.
Yeah, not getting caught up in other people's stuff was Tobias's logic for starting from the pits, but alas, seems to have not gone his way. I, however, managed to avoid getting caught up in most of it.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius. You've just done at 105.64.
I don't know what Tobias's thoughts are, but I'm much better at chasing, so if Tobias gets past, especially if he just powers by with DRS on this main straight.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. On your left, clear left. Okay, Adrian, halfway home. Fuel looks good. That lap was at 106.05.
I'm a little better chasing people down, although I don't feel confident anywhere around here. Like, normally even on difficult tracks there's a section where you're just like, yeah, I got this. Even the main freaking straight on this track, you feel like you need to pay attention and like it might be a bit sketch. Like, you'd think here you'd be taking a big... yes, just a straight, but it's not. It's curved and it's bouncy.
103.28, P7. The gap to Saal ahead is now 2.9 seconds.
Oh no. Oh, it was Stefan.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Soper. Fastest lap for Saal, 103.26, 6th place.
Alright, we need to get our skates on. We need to try to put Stefan back out of our pit window.
cars pitting. That's a new fastest lap for Saal, 103.12.
I wish we could do those laps. What are we doing? 106. Let's see if we can push it a little faster. Not that fast.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 9.2.
We didn't touch anything. Anyone who's actually driven that car can release your breath now.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Saal.
I'm actually not worried about him, Jim. What about the guy behind? Up behind.
32 seconds.
Thirty-two's not enough. We need another 8 seconds to be safe.
P6, that was at 105.33. The leader, Simeon, is pitting. The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Gap behind.
105.27, 38 seconds. That's your quickest lap of this
Yes.
session.
You will bin it if you think like that, Connor. What a lovely chap that Alan is.
Your lap time was 105.63.
Yep, behind.
42 seconds.
Yes.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds.
All good. Unless Tobias has more bad luck, which, I mean, he'd have to have basically driven under a ladder every lap to get that much bad luck. We won't be catching him. Our race is behind. Nice.
Your last lap time was at 105.55.
I'm happy with 105. Don't know what the pace is behind, but once those tyres come in, it shouldn't be too far off that. Sapper's fast. I've raced Sapper before. Yep, behind.
41 seconds. New fastest lap for Saal, 103.08.
Okay, so Sapper's tyres have obviously come in.
That lap was at 104.83. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Thank you.
Don't start to get fancy anywhere around here, Adrian. Fancy equals dead. Mind on the job. Nothing fancy, nothing fantasy either. Don't let the old noggin wander. Up behind.
14 seconds.
Yeah.
That lap time was 105.88. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. The track temperature is falling. It's now 34 Celsius.
Sorry about that.
R9 last lap.
Yes.
I don't think that's what I asked, Jim, but anyway.
That lap time was 105.83.
Thank you.
Alright.
That last lap was at 105.14.
I'm not particularly fond of Barcelona, but after this weekend, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be looking forward to seeing Barcelona.
Your last lap time was at 105.55. Fastest lap for Saal, 102.77.
Holy crap. I can't even do that in qualifying trim. Gap behind.
38 seconds.
Ah. I think Steven's just a bit fast for us. Probably should have pitted when I had the pit gap.
New fastest lap for Saal, 102.59.
Oh! Oh, Kurt was ahead of us. Must have got caught up in some issues.
That's your fastest lap today.
I think we will pit out of Yeston's way.
Nice one, Adrian. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P5. That lap was at 105.30. The guy in front is Armstrong.
Another lap before Yeston is going to be catching up to us, at least.
Your lap time was 105.09. Right side, clear right.
Thank you.
Nobody judged Kurt's driving before we passed him there. Don't forget you are watching an Australian. So sometimes cars do strange things. Adam Webb commented on my previous stream that his line looked really weird into Villeneuve. That's because the simulator prediction code, which makes up for the fact that it's probably 400 milliseconds between Adam and me via the server, was predicting he was a lot wider than he actually was. Gap behind.
37 seconds.
Alright.
Your lap lap time was at 104.86.
Hope Sapper behind isn't watching me as closely as I'm watching them.
P5, you've just done at 104.90.
Now we might have to let Yeston by, unfortunately. I was hoping to... should have pitted that lap if I wanted to get out of his way.
Car left, clear left.
Alright, I think it's time to box. Starting to feel telltale signs of tyre wear. Pushing a bit in this around the fountain.
Fastest lap for Sal, 102.52.
Bit of understeer here.
Armstrong is pitting from position 4. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. Armstrong in front is pitting.
Unfortunately, unless Sean Armstrong makes a mistake, we're not really racing. Because we also need to pit. But we'll come in this lap, I think.
Alright Adrian, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Box in 310 metres.
Alright, we're replacing with a medium tyre, and we just run the soft, so that meets our requirement.
100 metres. 50 metres, new fastest lap for Sal, 102.36. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Holy crap, we did it. Now I just got to try and keep Sapper behind us with cold medium tyres. And they've got warm softs, I think. Oh yeah, look. All over me. Needed a bigger gap.
On your right. Clear right. Now, bollocks. See if you can get him back.
Well, Just didn't have the pace through the middle. Ooh. Not on hot softs, Adrian. You're on cold mediums. Very cold mediums.
The gap to Soper ahead is increasing. It's now 2.6.
Alright, we've changed our tyre compounds. Race control's happy. Got 13 laps including this one. So we'll just... Plan is to keep it between the... keep it out of the walls and try to stay within whoopsie's distance of Sapper in front. I.e. the distance where you can make a small mistake, run into a runoff, and there's no choice but to let the other car past. Holy crap, that was fast through there. How was that? Gap behind.
14 seconds. Sixth place. That last lap was at 105.39. Soper ahead is now 4.6 seconds.
So I wonder if running the softs long as a second tyre would make a better strategy.
That lap was at 105.43.
You skid around with when everyone else is also skidding around on their cold tyres, but you stop super early. Issues with passing people then, of course. You don't get to cruise by in pit stops, but depending on how many retirements there are, I didn't notice myself flying by while people were in pit stops They were usually on their way out of the race, so...
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus. That lap time was 105.90. That was at 105.28. The gap to Soper in front is now 6.5.
Really saw my front wing disappearing on that wall. Really did. Whole race flashed in front of my eyes.
61.
Up behind.
22 seconds.
Okay.
You've just done it 105.54.
Full race update.
I didn't catch that.
Full race update.
I didn't catch that.
Not gonna bother, Jim.
gap to Soap up ahead is now 6.8 seconds.
I'll have a look on the main straight when I get round there, James. Already nearly crashed 3 times trying to read various readouts. My softs were left front 72s, 79 and 77 right front. Have to wait for a little, hang on. Those are the inside figures, of course, the outside is irrelevant. Uh, 67 mid, 68 inner for left rear. And 72, 72 for right rear. I mean, you'd probably take more out of them, James, because you're going faster. But not like 70% more, if you know what I mean.
One more lap to go.
Sorry, Eston, I'm not going to let you past because I want another lap.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius. The gap to Soper ahead is now 9.9.
You just sit behind me and take your checkered flag, and I'll do one more.
Last lap.
Yeah, James, I just wasn't going fast enough to keep...
Great, guys. You guys are way too fast for me.
I wasn't gaining time on Sapper or maintaining the gap even. He was catching me, so I thought it's probably better to roll the dice. I still came out ahead of him at the end of the pit stop, but just not far enough to get heat in the tyres and get on his pace. And I don't think I ever did get on his pace. I mean, 9 seconds ahead, and we had about 13 laps, so...
P6. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
P6, that's a bit of a riot. And yeah, no, I could have definitely stayed on them a bit longer. Congrats to Eston, Bryce and Tobias. Good racing there. Tobias, you looked like you had some adventures. Alright. Thanks, James. I'm just going to roll this back to the pits. I think the tyres do just update. But I can't believe that because these mediums have only done 13 laps and there's no way we're down to 72 on the fronts. Or well, on the front left. I wasn't locking them up that much.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. Box in 310 meters.
Pit lane is so slow here. So slow. You do not
100 meters.
want to have to pit stop unless you're as fast as
50
Tobias. Sorry, two stop. No, it looks like those were the figures. So, should be able to see that there. I had 67, 68, 72, 72 on the rear. 72, 72 on the left front. 79, 77 on right front from my mediums. Alright. Let's go back to lap 1. Just have a quick look at the first lap. What's odd, the tyre figures. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I was sliding around with it being so light. Yeah, I don't understand. Bryce said the softs scared him. What did Bryce run? Ah, it's grey on my thing. Have to go back and work it out. Yeah, I don't understand why there's so much wear on the mediums, but anyway. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the start. So I'm just behind the bridge here. Decent start, and then someone pulls in front of us. Everyone's being cautious. Except... So we lose a place there by following... And then... Bushgar. I'm not worried about someone sending it down the inside. Ooh. Didn't realise we got that sideways there. Didn't even register. Someone goes straight on there. See ya. I haven't bound my keys to go through and look at all the incidents, but there would have been a lot. How many people finished? Kurt finished. So we had 7 finishes out of, what, 17 starters? Yeah. Alright. So yeah. And that was the race. I'm going to go write a bit of a summary. And yeah, if you want to see much better coverage of a race like this, you can go over to SimSpeed TV. They'll have the race Friday night, 8 p.m. Oh, sorry, 7 p.m. UTC. And yeah. Oh, that's right, lap 2. Yeah, Tobias, I remember that being a bit scary. Oop, oop, and there they go. But yeah, at the end of this lap, yeah, I saw you get caught up in that. That was terrible. If we watch from above, come in, there's a lock up in front, I slow down, and the person behind us just doesn't read the situation properly. The concertina bumps, takes nose off, tries to accelerate, and if we go back to Tobias, oh no, Tobias just didn't dodge that right. Miles was racy. Yeah, you probably could have gone on with that, but there is a bit of damage there, so obviously you got it replaced. Yep, new wing. No! Oh, that's no good. Which lap did you pit? I'm looking, it should stand out like a sore thumb. Oh, there we go. Came in on lap 33. Or was that the... So you said second lap, so first lap. Just so sketchy on cold tyres around here. Do a bit of wiggle to warm up. Oh, that lap looked okay. No, not really. I did have some right foot issues with the rears a couple of times, but nothing too bad. So where was I at this point on lap 35? You're in position 8. So that's what puts you behind me. But yeah, to be honest, when you pitted after that incident on lap 2, you probably could have almost come in and put softs on and run till the end. Maybe not with the times you were doing. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to pop off. I'll see those of you who are part of the pit crew in Stuffy's Discord, and everyone else. I'll be back tomorrow night to stream the open setup version of this. Hopefully we have as good a race as that, and I can be done with Long Beach for the weekend. Have a great night all. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.